What is the difference between sit and set verbs? Have you ever been confused about when to use sit or set? These two words are common in everyday speech, but they have different roles and rules. Let's clear up the confusion so you can use them correctly every time. First, think about sit. Sit is an intransitive verb. That means it does not need an object to complete its meaning. When you sit, you are doing the action yourself. For example, the dog sits on the porch. The dog is performing the action of sitting by itself. You don't need to say what it is sitting on. Sit describes a person or animal resting in a seated position. Now look at set. Set is a transitive verb. That means it always needs an object to receive the action. When you set something, you are placing or putting it somewhere. For example, she sets the glass on the table. The glass is the object being placed. Without an object, set doesn't make sense. You can't just say she sets and leave it hanging. You need to say what she is setting. Both words come from Old English. Sit comes from sitten, which means to occupy a seat. Set comes from setten, meaning to put or place firmly. Over time, their uses stayed similar. When you change these verbs 4 different times, they behave differently. Sit changes form with tense. Sit, sitting, sat. For example, I sit here now. I am sitting, or yesterday I sat. Set, however, stays the same in past and present tense. You say set for both present and past. For example, I set the keys down, or yesterday I set the alarm. Knowing how to use sit and set correctly can help you avoid mistakes. If you want someone to take a seat, you say, please sit down. If you want someone to place an object somewhere, you say, please set the book on the table. Remember, if there is an object involved, use set. If not, use sit. Let's review the key difference. Sit is about resting or being in a seated position. It does not need an object. Set is about placing or putting something somewhere. It always needs an object. Think of it this way. If you are talking about a person or animal resting, use sit. If you are talking about placing an item, use set. This simple rule helps keep your sentences clear and correct. So next time you're unsure, ask yourself, is there an object involved? If yes, use set. If no, use sit. Mastering this makes your language more precise and your communication smoother.